I'm locked in. What's up? Yo, we are here. 4 people already, 6 people. We're live. Go live on Instagram. Boom. We got some things to talk about. Let me get this link out. Let everybody know I'm live. We in here. Share a link. Let me turn this brightness all the way up. Get the folks up in here. Dang. Let me see. Why is everybody would hit me up when I decide to go live. Kind of love me, right? All right, cool. Copy the link. 20 people in here. All right, Telegram. Any people know that I'm on live on Telegram. All right. Let me see. Live. Dang, they got a lot of genetics. In other words, do I need to be tracing? What? Lives. All right, cool. I've just been sitting here. All right, cool. So, I know how we do. What's up? Shout if you're on YouTube, like, share, and subscribe. If you're on Twitter, like and retweet the live, share this out. So, with that being said, I jacked my shin up, jiu-jitsu, jacked my shin up, doing the technique, kicking my shin. So I bumped my shin onto somebody's leg, and how do I even explain it? The impact wasn't so severe, but the aftermath was, because I could barely fucking walk. So with that being said, that's how my day is starting off. I finally get to watch your live on time. Please, I gotta pay attention to Instagram. Remind me to pay attention to Instagram. Whoever's on the StreamYard. Whoever is on the StreamYard, nobody's on YouTube right now. Let's see. Cool. On time. Let's see. Yeah, I know I like to get into the content of the day. See what we can talk about from there. Present. Share screen. Boom. All right, cool. I actually posted 6 videos today. All right. So reflections on the 100th anniversary on Indian Citizenship Act. How long is the video?
A lot of people might not know. Get in here. I'm about to reveal something that President Trump knows.
Mm-hmm.
That a lot of people might not know that went over a lot of people's heads. And you ask yourself a question. What do Trump knows that I don't know? Well, I know, but you're about to know. If you look at this picture, what color they is? You guessed it. Copper color, right? Now, if you look at this, it says a lot. More than you can even realize. Let's read together. The Indian Citizenship Act of 1924 was an act of the United States Congress declared indigenous persons born within the United States are citizens. Did you catch that? Now, you're about to learn what Donald Trump and why he going after the Native Americans. This is where it gets real juicy. Pay very close attention. The statement is correct. The 1924 Indian Citizenship Act did not use the term Native Americans and instead referred to individuals as Indians. Did you catch that? Did you catch that? Moment of silence. So if you'd like to donate $1, I greatly appreciate it.
Hey, yo, that's interesting. All right, edit. I'm posting my thumbnail right now. Posting the thumbnail. But yeah, the Indian Citizenship Act. Shout out to Gaddy Boy. Let's see what else we got today. The Nazis getting kicked out. If you can peep right here.
Problems, J-Bo. That's what I was concerned. Like, you guys are going to give us an escort to Freddie's car.
As you can peep right here, right? You can see the definition of the hard R word, the N word. A dark-skinned person of any origin in the U.S. and early U.S. usually with reference to American Indians, usually offensive.
Oh, fuck yeah. And he's going to let the... Look at all the niggers come. You got problems, J-Bo. That's what I was concerned. Like, you guys are driving the truck, and I'm a little ass walking all the niggers. And they call us cowards, but we're out here. Look at the niggers. Hey, they're all coming. Okay, we think we're outnumbered now. We're in the thick now, niggers. Nah.
That's a lot of hard R's being thrown around. Interesting. Yeah, that's a lot of hard R's being thrown around.
I'm ready to fight. Fuck them niggers.
Are these the same Nazis that got ran out? Got chased out?
Hey, these niggers watch it. Going to give us an escort to Freddie's car.
Wonder how that happened. How that ended. So, how to trace your genealogy. We got this video.
And learn what Indian ICO. I'm about to give you all the steps so you can start tracing your genealogy and learn what Indian tribe you come from. Let's do it. The very first thing you want to do is follow your family's paper trail. That means you want to find things like census records, birth certificates, marriage and divorce certificates, military certificates, death certificates, diaries, letters, family Bibles, newspaper clippings, deeds, wills, or tribal rolls. Anything that kept a paper trail of your family's history. And usually you can find these things by like talking to your grandmother or your great-great aunt or something like that. During the Indian Removal Act in 1831, extensive records were generated when southeastern Indians were uprooted from their home in places like Mississippi, Alabama, Georgia, all the way up to Oklahoma. These records were kept in things called tribal rolls. These tribal rolls, they try to keep you from and try to keep you from accessing. If you want to go through any of these rolls, you can go through here and see if you can find your ancestors on here. I'll move and leave this up so you can screenshot or write it down or do whatever you got to do. Peace to the gods.
Share for the culture. Shout out to God King Joshua.
Remember, never let your enemy tell you where you're from. Do your own genealogy.
Speaking of genealogy, I have, in fact, for those that haven't seen it, maybe I tweeted it before I posted other videos. There we go. Saturdays and Sundays, I'll be hosting genealogy classes. Excuse me. I'll be teaching genealogy classes. As you can see right here on Twitter. I tweeted this out. Like, comment if you're interested. If you're on Instagram, I can send it out to you via DM. But yeah, they'll be hosted inside Discord. Of course, here's the link to the doc. I'm gonna drop the doc link for you guys in the chat. Gonna drop the doc link for you guys in the chat, and I'm gonna comment it on Twitter as well. Doc right here. Let me go to the live video for the day. Let me go for the live video for the day. Boom. As you can see, I'm posting it right here. It went right to Twitter. So yeah, here we go. Just want to get that out there. Genealogy. We have poll if you're already in the Discord. If you're already in the Discord, got a poll going on. Make sure you guys vote for that. When you want to have it. We got 20 for Saturday. Having on Saturdays and Sundays. Just a reminder. You got 20 votes. Morning, evening, afternoon, and evening. Sunday, same thing. More people voted for Sunday. So I guess more people will be available on Sunday. So yeah, hope you guys come through. So you guys can learn how to do your genealogy. And it's all free. Get signed up now. All right, back to more content of the day. All right, Black Native Americans. Let's see.
That's what I'm talking about. Yo, what's good, partner? Oh, my bad. How? yo, check it. I don't know if you heard the news or not, but all this shit is mine now. You feel me? So you can go ahead and get your feathery ass up.
No, that's crazy. That's a crazy video. Hey, yo. That's crazy. That's crazy to share. That's a crazy share. Oh, wow. Say Drake. Hope.
And to my established.
All right, what's this one? Mexicans love Black culture.
Of Pontiac's rebellion.
Oh, I did not mean to do that. I did not mean to do that. Let's see.
Oh, are you looking at Asians? Are you looking at white guys? Come on. So when I made a video and I shared it on TikTok, and I give an example of how Mexicans, they love basketball and they love rap music, but they hate Black people. And then a lot of Mexican people were in the comment section saying things like, oh, basketball was not invented by a Black man. Let's be honest here. When you watch basketball, what are you looking at? Are you looking at Mexicans bouncing the ball? Are you looking at Asians? Are you looking at white guys? Come on. So when I say you like basketball, but you don't like Black people, you know what I mean. When I say you love rap music, but you don't love Black people, don't start telling me how there's Mexican rappers and white rappers. No. Who sets the trends in rap? The way we dress, who are we dressing like? Let's be honest. We're not trying to dress like white guys. Even white brands, Gucci, you name it. Who makes them popular? Once again, who has the voice? Who has worked hard to be the world's influencers? Who are the trendsetters? It's Black people. Black people. And there is no machine helping Black people become the trendsetters. And no, it's the opposite. The machine works for white people to make efforts so that white people have the voice, the say so, the influence, etc. But yet black people are this powerful that no matter how much you try to suppress them, systemically oppress them, and silence them, they will find a way to be the trendsetters, to be the ones to tell you, look, this is how we're supposed to dress. This is how we're supposed to make music. This is how we're supposed to play ball, etc. When you're wearing jerseys, are you wearing a Mexican basketball player jersey? Stop. You're wearing the jerseys of black basketball players. Michael Jordan, Steph Curry, whatever, you name them. They're black. You've never once seen any Mexican guy with a Mexican basketball player jersey on. I'm sorry. Whenever you wear your shoes, what shoes are you wearing? You're wearing Jordans? Whatever it is that you're wearing, who set the trend for you to dress this way, for you to talk like this, and walk like this, and behave like this? Who? Oh, but never mind who created anything. Never mind. Who are you trying to mimic, and who it is that you are influenced by? Whenever it is that you're watching basketball, who are you watching? Are you watching it for white basketball players? For Asian basketball players? No. You're watching it for black. What jerseys are you wearing? There's this Mexican rapper who got on a radio show and said something along the lines of this. I'm paraphrasing, but more or less this is what he said. I would never sign to a black label. And I'm thinking to myself, but yet you are taking black culture, monetizing it, exploiting it, and yet you have hatred for black people. You don't feel like you're low enough to be signed by a black label / individual. But will you be signed by a white man? Absolutely. So when you say to me that, oh, you know, white people or non-black people want to be black, that's why they get lip injections, etc. We all just want to take from black. That's what it is. We want to take what we like from black people, but we don't really respect black people. We don't even necessarily like black people. Sure, we may be inspired by a black person, by a Michael Jordan. Sure, I could be a father and I could be the biggest fan of Michael Jordan, but my daughters better not bring a black guy home.
What was his reason for choosing what? Choosing was reasons for choosing what? Mm-hmm. Oh man. That was a bad. That's a bad video. Had to take that one down. That's a bad video. I don't co-sign none of that. I don't co-sign none of that. Choosing the white owners. That's what he was saying. Because this guy, I don't know. I don't know that. I don't think I even watched that video. I don't even think I watched that video. Honestly, I don't even think I watched that video. All right, cool. What else we got? Anything interesting happen? Anything interesting? I haven't shared too much today. Haven't been on Twitter. Dan Calloway Dan Calloway tweeted some so-called is about working for a black boss. Is this? I came in late. He was referencing how Mexicans love black culture, and on top of that, he was just giving examples of how this one Mexican guy said he wanted to sign to a black record label, but they'll sign with a white record label, basically, but you're emulating black culture because of hip hop and stuff like that. So yeah, you have that. Well, yeah, what did Dan Calloway tweet? Black Americans will control their empire and see that they are not the ones who are cursed. We are who we are. That's a good tweet. There's Afro. I have seen documentary on it. There's a such thing as like Afro Mexicans exist. But he's talking about the ones you see, the stereotypical looking Mexican. More so talking about that one. All right, well, let's see. Every slave wasn't African. The American Indian slaves were melanated and changed to mulatto, Negro, musty, or colored, black, and sometimes they changed shiploads of enslaved indigenous Americans into cannibals. Do you think there needs to be a fix on? I don't know. I don't know. There's plenty of people signed to black. There's plenty of people signed to black record labels, like Jay-Z. You had Def Jam. You had Bad Boy, even though Diddy's in jail. There's plenty of people like Rick Ross. It's plenty of black label owners. Like, are they as big as the major ones? Not necessarily, but they're around. Like, there's a lot of black record labels, actually, especially in hip hop. So I don't even think that's the problem. Oh, man. All right, but yeah, it's Tasha. She had oh yeah, I reread that. Every slave wasn't African. The American Indian slaves were melanated and changed to mulatto, Negro, musty colored, black, and sometimes they changed the shiploads on enslaved indigenous people into cannibal Negroes to sell them for a higher price. Here's some examples. However, Indians continue to be captured and sold to Barbados after 1670 founding of Charleston by Sir John Colleton. His Barbadians, dozens more landless Barbadians flocked to the area where they quickly replicated Barbados' economic and social practices. Anthony McFarlane tell us there was an ominous sign that Carolina would eventually follow Barbados' path and that the settlers took Indians as slaves, both for their own use and for an export to West Indies as commodities on the slave market. Indians were quite valuable in neighboring Virginia in that era. A child was worth more than her weight in deer skins. A single adult slave was equal to the value so largely produced in 2 years of hunting. By the latter half of the 17th century, if not before, Joe Marchant reports slavery was a big business in Virginia, an important part of English trading regime. Okay, so this is talking about the Pequot. Pequot were labeled as cannibal Negroes here. You read that right. When is an Indian not an Indian? It's when he's a Negro. Oh, excuse me. Indians being sent, Pequots being sent to Bermuda. They became Negroes, slaves. So basically, Negroes synonymous with slave during that time. Is what I'm picking up. Do you have any other? What else we got? Love y'all. All right, Honey and Shoni. All right, we already went over that yesterday. You already went over when Gapo. Oh, yeah, you already said. I already spoke to you. Anything going on in the timeline? Anything going on in the timeline that we can get into? I know Phoenix Moon is live. People found out they were 30. Oh yeah, that's weird. This was weird. Yeah, he's like that. This is weird. This man stole. I unfollowed dude because of this weird shit. But yeah, that's weird. So he copied this word for word. So I'm gonna show you guys the original post because yeah, this is M Stevens post. And he didn't wait a fucking hour. What? An hour, like that's crazy. You gotta steal content that bad? You gotta steal content that bad, dude? Jesus Christ. Did he? Oh, he went private? What? What the fuck? Wait a minute. Hello? What's going on? Oh. Okay. And she ended locked and loaded. And she ended what the hell? Okay, this is a weird rabbit hole. What the hell? Says I'll kill for her, kill about her, and I ain't scared to die about her. And he said you ever fuck a dog. Then a black, what the hell? All right, dude. Alrighty. I guess that's what happens when you scroll through Twitter, right? I guess that's what happens when you scroll through Twitter. What the hell? Alrighty. So yeah, the original post is from picture. That picture say otherwise. Yeah, I was about to say, is that even him? I don't know, dude. But yeah, back to what I was initially saying. This shit's weird. Then you gonna ask what's your thoughts on? Like, you need engagement that bad, dude? Like, I don't know, man. People just be doing any and everything. That's what they say. Cloud is a hell of a drug. Jeez. Cloud is a hell of a drug, dude. Hey, he got 1.8 million. 1.8 million views and clicks on this. Hope it was worth it. Hope it was worth it, honestly. What's up, Swordfish? What's up, Swordfish? He was shot and killed by his girlfriend.
On Sunday morning, his girlfriend, yet she wasn't arrested because she said it was just an accident. At 5:45 on Sunday morning, the police were called to the home of Telvin Osborne, also known as Telbo Rackins, in Midville, Georgia. When police arrived, they found Telbo deceased from a single gunshot wound to the chest and his girlfriend, Hannah Grace Cobb, admitted to shooting him. 28-year-old Hannah Grace Cobb is the mother of Talbot's 2 children, and police say she's fully cooperating with the investigation. Yet Talbot's family says, why is there investigation? She should be in jail. More details emerged, and it turns out that hours before Talbot was killed, the two had went out dancing at the club. And when they returned home, she was reportedly drunk, and she took out a weapon, began cleaning it, and claimed that the weapon misfired, shooting him in the chest. But nobody believes that. Most of all, his family, who have questions that nobody has been able to answer. Talbot's brother, Roderick Osborne Williams, questioned, why wasn't the gun on safety while you were cleaning it? And who parties, goes home with their significant other, and immediately starts to clean a gun in the middle of the night? Roderick believes this is a cover-up, and Hannah Grace is about to get away with murder. Researchers actually found footage on Talbot's Instagram story from hours before the killing, and it shows Hannah dancing wildly at the club and pointing up the gun sign at Talbot while he's filming. Here you can see Hannah dancing in the club and pointing the gun symbol at Talbot while he's filming. The camera seems to linger on these girls a little bit too long, and watch Hannah's face. She's giving him the death stare. Here she goes again. Neighbors who know the couple say that Hannah has always been extremely possessive and controlling of Talbot, and they believe she is capable of hurting him intentionally. Do you think Hannah shot Talbot by accident, or is there some kind of police cover-up? Leave a comment to let me know. I'm Tierka with the T. Follow for more.
That is, she has been booked and charged with involuntary manslaughter felony. Wow. Tell your family to give up his body. Yeah, I was about to say. So you got, dude. My condolences. Knock her ass up. Like what? Skin privileges. Of course, privilege. I expose racism. Pedos is there. This is why I just keep snowing. But yeah, if you want to do something, right? If you just a note, right? I'm a media guy myself, right? I'm a media guy myself now, apparently. If you want to say something like this, like thoughts, right? Democrat state. At least put quotation marks, right? So people won't be misled. At least put quotation marks. And tell people where you got the original post from. Tag the person. That's why that shit's weird, dude. That's just a word, just some food for thought. If you're gonna go down this route, dude, instead of just stealing captions and like, dude, come on. Boom. All right, we gotta scroll past this. You're not looking at these damn white girls beef. Not right now. Kids mug shots. When they start to kid mug shots. That's crazy. 5 juveniles on felony charges. Trying to see if anybody's talking about anything interesting on my timeline. A lot of wrestling tonight. All right, we got another tweet from Dane Calloway. Some so-called Black Americans are accept the others. I believe he shared this before. Repost, but we're gonna repost it. In the line, yeah, he's tweeted something like this before. Alrighty then. You don't hate what I had to say. Ah, my gosh. I don't even want to get into that. I probably won't even get into that to March. You probably will never hear my opinion about that. Oh, nice. Oh, look at my friend. My timeline is not the most informative right now. My timeline is not the most informative right now. Oh boy, I guess we could find stuff to look at, but I don't know. No one, I ain't get trolled by. Haven't gotten any trolled by anybody. I don't think today. Let me look at the videos. Replies. Let me look at the comments in the videos for yourself. I already know somebody muted. Let's see what these losers had to say. I already know it's a muted comment somewhere. Been stuck for a minute. I was shouting them out. I guess I'm the real African then. Is this a white boy saying this? Yeah, he is the real African. There you go. Because the first Africans were white. Wonderful day. That picture of you all really need to quit. Whatever, dude. Indigenous to Africa, the delusion is real. Nothing original. More babble. Got some more babble. Do your genealogy. Let's see. Let's look at the comments for this. Anything but a DNA coming from a goddamn Spaniard. Of course, a Spaniard would say that. Let's see what this. What went wrong? Oh, let's look at this. We got a genetic study. Uh-oh. What went wrong at 23andMe? Why genetic data giant risks collapse? 23andMe is about to collapse? Where's Swordfish at? You ain't hear Swordfish? This is from January. So this is a fresh start. This is new. Yeah, Swordfish. The once thriving consumer genetic company 23andMe is struggling to stay afloat, raising concerns about what might happen to its customers' data and broader industry. The decline marks a fall from grace for a pioneering company once valued at $6 billion. Uh-oh. Let's see. What's went wrong at a one-time product? Health predictions posed problem. Searchers are not offering Excel's access to historical records that provide additional genealogical information. Offered has been health information, but this has drawn criticism. Experts have long raised concerns about providing consumers with predictions of disease risk based on consumer tests. In early days, 23andMe offered a test within information of 240 health conditions, but in 2013, the U.S. The FDA ordered it to stop, citing a lack of information on safety and efficacy of the assessments. In 2017, the company received FDA approval to tell the customers they had genetic mutations linked to 10 conditions, including Parkinson and celiac disease. Since then, 23andMe has expanded this to more than 50 conditions. All right. Data privacy concerns. I ain't gonna read all, but y'all can look at that. Of course, I don't have access to the whole article because everything has a fucking paywall, dude. Like, all right, bro. Everything's behind a fucking paywall. Thank you. The only issue is Black Cat. What? What the fuck are they talking about, dude? What the fuck is? I know he got on here like, dudes. What shit manifests? But we can't go past. Like, I've shown my tree multiple times. Like, come on, man. Bro, did you even watch the video? From nature.com. You still have African ancestry. Your ass has African ancestry. Let's say one more time. 23, it will tell. How can it tell him more than his genealogy? That is a good question. That's the question I always fucking ask. What's more reliable? An estimate or something that tells you what your ancestors were doing? their name, date of birth, place of birth, occupation, if they owned the farm or not, if they rented the house or not, if they owned the house or not, if they could read, if they could speak, if they could speak their native, what their native language was, you know, the whole shebang ski. You're like 0.02. Dark skin, mixed race people exist. That is true. Like another guy. It's always a faceless. Show probable spam. Leland, that man in the video is a full-blooded Ghanaian. Another white boy. Another white boy. This is what I'm about to start doing. If it says probable for spam, guess what? I'm about to report. Report. Spam. This is how I give it up. Spam. Done. Since he likes trolling. Spam. See what happens to his account. I'll get these people out the paint. Let me show. Oh, excuse me. Definition of N-word. And the whole thing. Defund the FBI. A blood coin. Woo! Show their face. Know thyself. Is that why you should return it? You really be what you ask for. You might. Because you don't want smoke with race. What? What are you talking about, dude? I'm not even around white people like that. The only time I'm around white people is at work or at when I do jujitsu. Hide. Be careful what you ask for. You want to hide behind art. Like, dude, come on, bro. Like, these folks are not intimidated. I'm not intimidated one at the slightest. Is that why you're pretending hard to be us? Because you don't want to smoke with race who's white? I've literally be more as full of us. I was about to say, like, and I'm not even around white people like that. Like, I'm not, like, we don't even have that many immigrants in Baltimore. If you want to be honest, the city at least. The county, that's a different story. City, we don't even have immigrants like that in the city. Call him like you can see me quoting these people, dude. Call him an immigrant. You know how to smoke for racist white. Like, ain't nobody scared of no goddamn Nazis. They all do this shit for show. All that shit, all that, like, you see, Nazis have rallied, they ain't bust a fucking grape. They got ran out of Ohio. Like, they got ran out of a neighborhood. And, like, we ain't scared of these niggas. Like, when's the last time you heard about some racism in Baltimore? When When's the last time you heard about some racism in Baltimore? But like, let's be honest, dude. Like, we ain't like what? Drink your water. Like we like folks ain't got like they the only ones with guns. Like, come on, dude. But yeah, on to this has been paid by the by the folks. This is funny. The no part. Hey, true, but I still don't trust no antichrist Trump. GOP is. Oh yeah, I get you. Yeah, I don't really give a shit about Trump either. Like, I don't give a shit about no Trump either. Why is the black dude comment on Indians? Is he a pretendian? If I type something to Luke, I will get a response. And it's been knocking their noodles loose. They got us messed up, even on ancestors. They need to start watching. Oh, God, bro. That's why I don't like this docile. I don't like that docile. I'm glad I don't teach history. I'm not going to lie. I'm glad I don't teach history. Like in a school setting, right? Because the way they make people, how docile our people look, dude. The way they make our people look so docile, I'm like, dude, you gotta be kidding me. Like, you gotta be kidding me. Like, fuck out of here. Like, ain't nobody beating on, like, they wasn't beating on us like that, yeah. I try to, like, all these slave revolts folks and have all these wars folks that fought in. Like, come on, dude. The only problem is we stopped fighting, physically at least. On a large scale. Because, you know, squabbles, folks been squabbling here and there, but we just stopped fighting on a large scale. People got comfortable. Who do you blame that on? I don't know. NCAACP, college Negroes, people losing their warrior spirit somehow, got their hearts ripped out. Like what Tupac say? They take the heart and soul of him out of a black man about time he's 30. That type of shit happened. That's a funny meme. Yeah, you doing the thing, like all these losers. Pretend, hey, whenever you Google pretending, it don't show no black people. You go history, but non-black skin. Are you even comprehending the video? Every time you Google pretending, that is a fact. They don't show no black people. Show probable spam, stop massive immigration, or lose your country. This is why I just be moving back into the cities we ran them out. Exactly. It says indigenous. Not. Did you get that? Did you catch that? What? It says Indian and not what? What are we talking? Do people? Yo, people were slow as shit, man. What the fuck? Like, people were slow as fuck. Like, oh my goodness. Where does it say? It says Indian citizenship. Like, it's literally in the headline. What are we talking about? It says
more than you declare.
Like, what are we talking? Like, what are we? Huh? Can't even read. Yo, dude can't even read. Oh yeah, another report. Spam. Report his ass to spam. Cause fuck you spamming for. Done. Report his stupid ass. Spam. Till we get him out the paint. No, they're not. Oh yeah, we gotta crack this goddamn crack it. Like, yeah, be on another troll to look out for. Another troll to look out for. This African Negroes person. Like, cause look at this beautiful woman right here. Look at this beautiful woman right here. I'm trying to tell y'all, dude. If I was born back after a certain time frame, I see why. I'll just say I'll see why. Folks did what they did back in the day. Had all them damn kids. Well, on to other news. You had this beautiful woman right here. And this guy, this black, like, why would he say that? Like, what? Like, fuck be wrong with people. Oh, let's see what Groke says about this post. Unidentified woman shared which sparked debate. Which sparked the debate. This post is part of a thread discussing the historical photo of unidentified black woman in 1870, shared to highlight Black history, which sparked the debate about her racial identity. Let's see. The discussion represents the complex history. Somebody had to work these farms, dude. Napkin Cole. Man, I was about to say, I guess in exchange for something like somebody had to work these farms, man. I know, man. Working those farms in exchange for a woman that looked like this. Shit. Somebody had to work those farms, man. Somebody had to, hell yeah, for sure. But what we reading? The discussion references the complex history of racial classification, including the one-drop rule in anti-miscegenation laws from National Black History Month, as recognized by the White House, provides a broader context of the thread, emphasizing the ongoing southern. Okay, blah 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 blah. This is how you speak of someone's and possibly someone's guide and protector. I was about to say, I hope she pop up on his ass. Hope she haunt his ass for saying that stupid ass shit. Honestly, how could you speak about her like that? No home training or guidance or of a higher being. Facts. Like, you ain't got no, like, you gotta be, Russia gotta be paying this nigga something. Well, how broke translate this? Racial identity, personal historical photo addressing misconception, the person's own race and their mother's heritage, which includes Black and Indian ancestry. It represents more in counter false claims about the post's educational background, highlighted users' confusion and misinformation, blah blah blah, blah blah blah. I was like, don't mind that crackhead. Like, this guy still is like, he's oh yeah, this, like I showed y'all yesterday. Dude said, I'm gonna tell on you. About to report to Morgan, saying you're making false claims, blah blah blah. I'm like, I graduated 5 years ago, dude. Like, people from Kershaw, QG, history on Truesdale. I'm like, dude, if you don't get the fuck on, I'm mixed. Like, folks saying I'm mixed, like, yeah, that's the reason. Yeah, I'm just two different races for that, for sure. I'm mixed because of which doesn't even make sense. That doesn't even, like, let's say my mom was mixed, which she's not, dude. I still would be mostly Black. Let's say my mom wasn't mixed and her dad was mixed, like they like to say too, right? Oh, your grandfather was mixed. Then that would knock me up to 80s. They like to say I'm mixed, like dude, what are we talking about? What are we talking about? These Pan-Africans come up with the worst lie. They come up with the worst lies ever. They're saying I was only saying I was autistic, which I'm not. Saying all types of weird ass shit about me. Saying my mom's mixed. But I can't believe my ex did that dumb ass shit. Mixed with Uriah Saponi and Palatine. Like, saying all types of dumb ass shit, right? You know, my ex doing that dumb ass shit, getting my Facebook. Now they know what my parents look like. Oh yeah, post your mixed mom. Like, no, what the fuck y'all want to see my mom for? The fuck do you want to see my mom for? Like, these people imagine living to hide behind a fucking keyboard and a fake profile. Like, that's your life. See when I'm gone, can combo for show. Like, that's your fucking life. Like, what kind of like? How? Speaking of parents, moms and dads and shit, right? I wonder how people's parents be feeling, knowing that they raised someone that's a fucking loser on the internet. I really wondered. Because it comes past a certain point. Your parents did enough for you. And it comes to a certain point where you're just a fucking dumbass on your own. Or maybe their parents. Nah, I ain't gonna talk about people's parents. Let me not do that. But it comes to a certain point. Like, wow, you're just a dumbass because you decided to be a dumbass. Ain't got nothing to do with your parents. I wonder how people's parents be feeling. Their parents don't know. You're right. Yeah, their parents don't be knowing. Their parents don't know. Like, oh wow. And apparently this person has a. Let's go back. Apparently he told me he has a wife and kids. Like, you rather troll me on the internet than hang out with your wife and kids. Like, you could be doing something fucking productive. Like, let's look at this loser. This man is obsessed with fucking. He's obsessed with somebody. FBA, what do y'all think about this? Who is that? Daily Loud. Trump announced his new immigration gold card that will be sold to immigrants for $5 million. The gold card is a premium version of the green card, according to Trump, will provide a pathway to citizenship. They be obsessed with FBA. Black Americans were not everywhere on earth. There's no archaeology to prove that. He just doing this shit for the love of the game. He's got to be getting paid. There's no likes. God damn it. He got 1,000 followers, so he should have some type of traction in the algorithm, right? You would think so. You would think he would have a traction in the algorithm somehow. Excuse me. But nah, he's just doing this shit for this dumbass shit for the love of the game, dude. What do y'all think? Like, who? Just quoting, like, no likes. Here's what a Black American thinks of the FBA. Like, he's obsessed with FBA too. Like, come on, dude. Like, he's obsessed too.
We're highly xenophobic and anthropophobic. And I've been getting a lot of comments like this under my video, and I just want to let everybody know what an FBA is. FBA stands for Foundational Black Americans. FBAs are a fringe group of Black Americans / African Americans who are highly xenophobic, and their ideology is rooted in American exceptionalism, American nationalism, and hyper-xenophobia. They want to detach themselves from their African identity and be founded in the American settler colonies' ideal of what it means to be American. FBAs are connected to and related to the ADOS movement, which was founded in the 90s / 2000s. You will see a lot of similarities between the groups. A lot of these groups preach reparations, Black capitalism, American exceptionalism, homophobia, transphobia, etc., and now, since the Trump era, anti-immigration. FBAs were founded by a man named Tariq Nasheed in the 2000s. Tariq Nasheed is a right-wing grifter. Tariq Nasheed is his own case for a whole nother video. But FBAs are a group in which if you do not perform African-Americanness or Blackness in their way, they call you a tether, which in simple terms means that you're an imposter. You're pretending to be African-American and you're not. This is also one of the telltale signs that if you're dealing with the FBA, if they keep using the word tether, or they just come out and say they're FBA. Now, FBAs are not representative of all African Americans. They're relatively an internet thing, but you do have some FBAs in real life. So all in all, FBAs are just a loud minority on the internet who do not know what they are and what they should be doing in life.
That's weird. I say tether. I don't call myself FBA, so I don't go around calling myself FBA. I do say tether though. That's stuck on me because they act like a bunch of hyenas. I was like, yeah, I hate to be that dude, but what is his lineage? He's not FBA. Try again. I knew somebody was gonna come. I was like, I don't know. Here's what a black man thinks of the FBA anti-immigrant. He's not FBA. Try again, dude. You don't look like us. Worse, this person has to be blocked. This person, I don't do FBA. I don't call myself that shit either. You guys keep stitching coming. It's CJ's African origins.
Somebody tell this African to stop calling.
We need to stop holding people like Barack Obama on a pedestal and acting.
Somebody tell this African to stop cosplaying us. We can tell that you're not Black American. We can tell you're.
And this is where I'm going to have to stop you. You don't know me, and I'm finna cook you. This is why I dislike FBA trolls, because your whole ideological framework falls apart and is weak. It's rooted in American exceptionalism and white supremacy. Firstly, I am Black American, African American as well. I'm a proud descendant of African slaves and freedmen that were brought over from West and Central Africa during the transatlantic slave trade. And I'm culturally in tune with myself, which makes me African American. What I'm about to show is my paternal great-grandfather, who was born 11 years after slavery and during Reconstruction. That's out the way. It's been long overdue.
That don't prove a goddamn thing. He ain't tell us nothing. He just showed us his grandfather. Okay, he was here. Okay, he born at 11 years after slavery. Okay, that's 1880. That ain't prove a goddamn thing. Being proud to be American. Being proud to be American is not an umbrella of white supremacy. Like, that shit's stupid. That was some weak ass. I'm like, that ain't do nothing. And I get it. Some people are a little like, oh, I don't like jumping like, oh, are you from here? I don't like doing people jumping out the woodworks like that at folks all the time. I feel like that does get a little redundant when folks just jump out there like asking like, oh, you're not this, just because of difference of ideology and opinion. I don't really think like that's helpful at all and all the time. But yeah, then he goes on. Yeah, this was not good. This wasn't good at all. This was not good at all, man. That ain't proved nothing. But yeah, I'm a descendant of African slaves. Okay. That people that was brought over the transatlantic slave trade. Okay. Whatever that means. You have the records to prove that. That's all. You know how we go over it. We do that. You know how we do over here, man. You guys just keep proving this brother's point. At last, Elon Musk. Division is necessary. Everyone should focus on that. We focus on ours. Fake news. Who is this misinformed lady? It's so true. The Black MAGA. Folks getting called the Black MAGA out here. Fake FBA. Wani's Spot is mixed race. He is young and confused. This dude. They see every light-skinned person and say they mix. Like, come on, bro. You can see from the tribal features and non-FBA hairline that this is not one of us. Hey, yeah. Who is this? Birdman? But yeah, back to this guy. Black people's not everywhere. That's dumb nigga pseudo history. He was obsessed with Igbo. Okay. Like they don't never post it. Like they never these pages, right? What I noticed about these, they never post anything positive about Africa without slighting Americans. Why is that? Like, just post your positivity. Like, you'll go viral for being positive. Like, I see it all the time. Like, you'll go viral for I've done it. Like, share. Like, people want to. There's people that want to see African culture. They like pictures of the African weddings. There's people that want to see that. So why not just dedicate your page to doing so instead of coming at people all the goddamn time? Most of my posts are about America. You know, most of my posts are about the community here. But hey, man, whatever. Make it make sense. Stand with Igbo. No, yeah, this man's just doing it for the love of the game, dude. All right, he's reposting a lot on Africa. How Igbo people started Christianity 181 years ago. Igbo started Christianity? They're like, hey, yo, what? Igbo started Christianity? Hello? Launch a militant crusade. Oh, becoming Christians. I read that totally wrong. Okay. Look at the slaves. She got fired from MSNBC. Egyptians, the dark-skinned Eurasians that invaded Africa 30,000 years ago. So he believes Egyptians are Eurasians? Wow. Talk about cooked, man. Like, what? Egyptians were dark-skinned Eurasians that invaded Africa 30,000 years ago. Interesting. Okay. Okay. And the Gov has been like, this guy's a terrible troll, dude. Like, what the fuck? You're fucking sick and the Gov will be notified? The government doesn't give a fuck. I hate to tell people, the government doesn't give a fuck. Good to eat. Somebody messaged like, here's my Instagram profile. That Hebrews organic. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Just because you send me your shit does not mean I'm gonna follow you. Tells you he is lost. So good. Latinos are not even brown people. The brown peoples are Eurasians anyway. The Latinos enslaved Africans to America. Latinos enslaved? What? Latino? That don't even sound right, dude. What? What the hell did I type? Where was God during slavery? This question for Black Christians and Muslims. This question is for Black Christian and Muslims. Oh, he finally got some likes on his shit. All these weirdo scammers using skin color to trick African Americans to believe natives with dark skin are so-called black. Anthropology clears the distinction between no likes. No likes. Sorry, buddy. No likes. Nobody gives a fuck about what you're talking about. African Negroes. I'm about to get off your stupid ass page soon. Dr. Umar said he has says about ex-farm engaging owner Elon Musk. What?
Through apartheid in mines, Muskrat is talking about the free world, and here you are, the recipient of monies of your father that he made through apartheid in mines in South Africa. And then right now you have black children in the Democratic Republic of the Congo who are child slaves being forced to work to mine minerals for Tesla automobiles. How big of a hypocrite can you be? And Elon Musk and Donald Trump are running around trying to intimidate our South African brothers and sisters for forcibly taking back land that was stolen from them by the British and the Dutch, and they're confiscating the land. And Donald Trump is trying to issue some kind of sanctions against South Africa if it doesn't stop. But you're not issuing any sanctions against Tesla Motors or Bill Gates for depending on minerals that are mined by black children, child slaves in the Democratic Republic of the Congo, which happens to be the worst humanitarian crisis in the world, not Gaza. Congo. Don't talk to me about another people's humanitarian crisis. Talk to me about Congo. Talk to me about Haiti. Talk to me about Somalia. Talk to me about Ethiopia. I want what's best for the Arabic peoples in Gaza, but I don't cry tears for nobody until I cry for myself.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie, that was kind of cold. Africans did not sell Africans. All right, bro. Yeah, all right, bro. Yeah, I might get off this stupid ass page. He was obsessed with somebody. How many tweets does this dude had? Fuck, 120 fucking thousand tweets. You have what the fuck? How do you even get to this point? Umar, where's that school? Right, where's that school, Dr. Umar? Hello? How the fuck do you have time for 122,000? How long he been on here? May 2020. You got 120,000 tweets. You only been on. You made this account 3 years ago. Oh my goodness. What the fuck, man? How the hell do you even do that? How many tweets do I have? 20. I have more followers than tweets. This is my original Twitter. This is my original Twitter too. So, I've been on here since 2013. I just started really tweeting. What? Like at this consistent level in 2023? Yeah, 2023. I'm at 22,000 tweets. This shit is crazy. That shit is crazy. He needs enrolling child or something, right? No fucking life, dude. What the fuck? How do you have time for that shit? I just post. I don't even feel like tweeting. I don't even feel like. I get so lazy. I don't even feel like posting videos on this fucking time. You know? I don't even be feeling like posting the fucking video. But yeah, man, I'm about to wrap this thing up. This shit is hilarious. Too much time on this thing. Like facts. Like, huh? How many tweets does this other motherfucker have? Before I get off of here. Voice of our ancestors. He has 24,000, 15,000. All right. Yeah, he don't tweet as much. Been on since January 2022. He don't tweet as much. So this account doesn't tweet as much. But yeah, I'm about to hop off here, y'all. It was good seeing chopping up with y'all. Till next time. Peace.